Let's see. Bush. Facts are the enemies of truth. I don't know. Never heard of that one. Shakespeare. I don't think truth and facts have anything to do with Shakespeare, since he did plays. I never heard of this one. Humorist. Facts are the enemies of truth. I don't see what a humorist want to give a shit about facts or truth. So, either a president, since he don't like facts, he wants to hide facts, and he wants to hide truth, so he wants to have facts, or, I don't know. Novelist. There's probably a novelist that I've never heard of rather than president, because I've never heard him say that. What did he say? It's the right hand and the left hand that do something while holding up the wrong hands, and hitting his head, and dropping his dog, and, I don't know, tripping over, and can't open a door, and whatever else he couldn't do. Something about terrorists and some other crap, but I don't remember no facts of the enemies of truth, so I'll say the novelist.
Very good. You're smarter than you look.
Of course I am!
The wisdom in that quote is that you will never know the truth if you restrict yourself only to the facts.
Yep. I don't like you, you silly cunt. But that's good. I didn't know the answer, but I just... Yes. Not knowing the answer and just going through the ones that I know didn't say it. Oh, whatever. Correct her saying that Cervantes, that guy from Soul Calibur 2, wisdom was that those who profess to know the truth are false prophets and they're fraud. What is he trying to flirt? Ask if the truth is not the sum of all facts. Tell her that at trial there will be 3 versions of the truth, her version, the police version, what really happened. Ask her to guess which version will have no bearing on the jury's verdict. The truth, her version, and the police version. Well, her version, because she's just some stupid bitch. As for the police, their version would hold more credibility than hers. Even if hers was the truth, theirs would hold more credibility because they are the police. And as for the truth, who the fuck is the truth? The truth, her version, and the police. Out of the truth, her version, and the police, the one the jury would go for the most is probably the police. Even if the police wasn't the truth, they'd go with the police over the truth. And her, if she pulled her fucking tits out, maybe her version over the truth too, and the police. It depends how many males and how many lesbians are on the jury. And she pulled her tits out, but fuck it.
Amen. Please, I'm tired and you're not making any sense. I'm totally stressed out by all of this. My children need me. Can I go now?
I thought you were a paedophile. Why should I let you near your kids? Thank her for her time and release her and go talk to Helen and yell. I want to fucking talk to Helen and yell. Tell her an innocent person would have not parked Yale's car in Ted's back alley. If little weasel bastard fucker doesn't bother me, I'd go with that one. Thanks, you stupid cow. I'll talk to you later. But I'm guessing Yale and his bitch, considering how long this has gone on for, I don't think Yale and Helen will even be in this game, and I think they'll be in the next episode. So on that logic, I've got to stick with her. So that one. That one.
Why not?
I just told you why. Yale and Helen probably aren't in the fucking game, so I've got to talk to you. I've got to stick with you. Otherwise, Weasel Boy's going to tell me, where are you going? She's obviously a skank and she's guilty, and you need to talk with her. So, say the reason she parked Yale's car in Ted's lane was to try to frame him for the murder? Maybe. Say the reason she parked Yale's car in Ted's lane was to try and frame him for the car theft? No. Tell her an innocent person would have returned Yale's car to his house or office. Yeah, why not?
Alright, so I wanted you to think Ted stole the car. So book me for mischief.
Book her for mischief? Alright. Oh, I could. Yeah, book her for mischief.
You missed a critical inconsistency in her story.
Fuck off.
Go back in there and nail her.
Okay, you bitch.
All right, maybe I did. So book me for mischief.
What the fuck? Why is he giving me another one? I don't know. Look, you just given me these two before, now you're giving me that one? Why should I book her for fucking murder? I've got no evidence to say she's a fucking murderer. You want me to release her? Okay, this little fucker says, you've missed a critical thing in her fucking story. Ugh. So you want me to release her and go interview Yale, or you don't want me to book her for fucking mischief? What the fuck you on about, you stupid little bastard? You want me to fucking release her? Because she made a critical error. She made a critical error! Release her. Or I could book her for murder. When I have nothing to go on. Fine, I'll book her for murder.
Murder?
Murder?
You're a fool. I have no motive, and you have no evidence.
I know that!
You blew it, baby.
I knew that, you fucking asshole. Ask her why she wanted to frame Ted for the murder. So what, if she wanted to frame fucking Ted for the murder, what's that got to do with her being the murderer? She didn't admit to being a murderer. As far as I listened, I couldn't hear nothing saying she was the murderer. If I can't book her for murder when... I can't book her for murder when she's fucking just trying to frame some asshole for murder, can I? And it didn't even give me that fucking option, did it? Ask her why she wanted to frame Ted for the murder. Tell her you think it's very improbable that Yale was at Ted's apartment at 11:20 eating pizza and then somehow caught up with Helen at Lake Road at that. Tell her that you believe her motive was to pin the murder on Ted so that he would be out of her life for good.
Jeez, you really are stupid. I have 2 kids to raise and I need support. That creep is legally out of my life. I'm not worried about that, but the last thing I need is for him to escape his financial responsibility by loafing about in jail. You missed a critical inconsistency in her story. Go back in there and nail her.
Fuck you, you bitch.
Murder? You're a fool. I have no motive, and you have no evidence.
I was hoping it would go back to
blew it,
release her.
baby.
Fuck you. Ask her why she wanted to frame Ted for murder. Okay, give her the bollocks.
Well, it
Have
may
it,
be
you
improbable,
prick.
but it is possible, and that's all I need for an acquittal. You're going to need to roll up your sleeves and dig a little deeper, because the truth is a lot scarier than you think.
Is it?
You missed a critical
skank?
inconsistency in her story. Go back in there and nail her.
I'd like to nail you. I would like to fucking... Oh, I did, didn't I?
Murder? You're a fool.
I'll nail you
I
more.
have no motive, and
Asshole.
you have no evidence.
You blew it.
Okay. That one's wrong, that was wrong, that was... What did I do? What did I do? What was it, that one or that one? I think it was the bottom one, so I did
Because
that.
Ted's a no-good, deadbeat dad, and he deserves to rot in jail.
What do you mean, you stupid bitch? You what, you just admitted to it because... Isn't that an admittal? You didn't do it before, as far as I remember, but that seemed like it. I asked you, why would you frame Ted for murder? And you said, because he's a prick. So you just admitted to it, didn't you? Tell her that her problem is that Ted is in jail. He won't be able to pay child support. I can just arrest her now because she just pretty much admitted to it, didn't she? Even if she didn't do it, she just said something that fucked her up, which is why you should never talk to them without a lawyer. Why are you talking to me, you stupid bitch? Bring the black dude, he's a lawyer. Tell her that her problem is that if Ted is in jail, he won't be able to pay child support. Tell her that her problem is that Yale has already given evidence that he was not with Ted that evening, and Yale's word will have greater weight in court than hers. Tell her that her problem is that according to her story, when she parked the car in the alley, no murder had been... She just admitted to it because she said, because. Why would you frame Ted for murder? I can't remember the question, but I forget everything. That's why people write things down. Or that's why they don't disappear, so I can remember the question, but this isn't my question. If it was my question, I remember it, but it's not my question. It's this dickhead, whoever it is I'm playing as. Blah, blah, blah. What? Okay, we'll say no. Yale's already given evidence? Okay, try that.
So?
So the only way you would have known there was a murder to frame me with is if you had something to do with it, baby.
Oh, please. I'm just a pawn. It was Yale working for Rolf.
Yay.
I knew it was going down, but there was nothing I could do about it. You were right about them silencing the shrink's criticism of the drugs.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm just gonna spill it all. No, leave them alone, Rolf. What's going on? Enema.
What? What the heck? Is this a joke? Get me out of this.
No.
Oh, no.
Cranberry
Where's
juice
Rich?
on the
Oh,
wall. Is Bridget the lone killer, or is she just part of a deeper conspiracy? If she acted alone, what was her motive? Find the answers at the trial. Let's go again.